Pod LEDOM.
Top model. All the cycles. Podcast. Fleet. Spelled backwards. Dumb.
Pod LEDOM. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the summer of love of Pod LEDOM. That is Top Model Podcast, spelled backwards. We're feeling free and we're feeling the love because today we are celebrating our all-time top 10 photos from the first 16 cycles of America's Next Top Model. And who are we? Well, I'm Hannah Jane Ginsburg.
Yes, and in my biggest flop summer ever, I'm JW Grump.
And I'm your favorite main character host, Alexander Hat Price.
What's the price of that hat?
To Priestless.
You've heard us if you're listening to these in order. I don't know if you are.
We all go on our own journeys.
I was about to say, watch
Watch what happens, listen.
I'm literally saying watch until I think of the right word. Listen. Flop summer. Listen to our bottom 10 that exist at this point.
We've discussed the biggest misses, and now we are here to discuss the biggest hits. And I was just equally excited for both. I'm equally excited by failure as success.
What a toxic personality trait. I love it. Let me say this, though. For me, I had more surprises on my tops than my bottoms. I think that sometimes because we're doing the ha-has, we're making jokes, we're dishing, we're gabbing.
Are we a comedy podcast?
We're putting
that's the genre.
We're brewing the tea. We're putting it in the refrigerator. We're brewing the coffee, and we're drinking it right away.
I feel like my brain is melted by what you just said, Hannah, but also it remembers the bottoms more. So when I'm looking at all of the photos all at once and picking out the top photos,
You're like, this show takes good photos sometimes.
I know, right? That's literally what my brain does. It's like,
in a strange way.
Oh my.
And this will get us into that process talk I love so much. I was more suspicious of myself picking the tops because I'm like, these are just your personal preferences.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Are you being objective enough about this, or do you just love beauty shots? Are you just going to do a top 10 of Joni? What's going to happen?
Sure.
Yeah. And I would say, too, I think it's funny, and I won't get into a thing, but I do think it's funny, like every podcast, we receive the criticism sometimes of having favorites and having biases. And I'm here to say to all of those lobbying that criticism, yes, because that's how human being people work. Also,
You caught us.
none of us are alien Hannah. We're real Hannah and JW and Alexander. And I would say that, it's interesting to try to objectively, if I didn't know this model, if I didn't know this person, if I didn't know their storyline, if I didn't know villain or hero. And I was able to do that for the most part. But I also sometimes gave it up for people who I knew if the photo shoot itself was difficult.
Those ended up more in my honorable mentions because it was the same for me for the worst photos. I wanted to make it into the top 10, everything to be hitting. So the styling, the concept, the photography, the modeling. I wanted all of them to be equally good to make it into the top 10.
Yeah, I added in the thing for just my personal thing is a lot of times I was like, is this art? What could I see hanging this up? Could
In the salon?
In the salon? Could I see it in a magazine and it's arresting? I really tried to divorce it from, I have a person on here who I canonically hate. And spoiler alert, 3 of my photos are from a season that I despise. So
that's fascinating.
And to top it off, let me say this. I said last episode that I don't want to hear about how inconsistent we are. What was numerically the most successful photo shoot, and I had a full breakdown about this, was the Cycle 11 Susan Holmes swimwear shot by Russell James.
Wow.
Now, perhaps if we let the photographers do what they are apparently very good at, you will get good photos. I don't like Russell James, but you know what? I could see almost literally every photo in someone's book. So did any of those make my top 10? No, they did not. But I have to give it up that was a successful photo shoot because it was just a normal photo shoot.
Alexander, this is objectiveness from you
Mm-hmm.
that I am honored to be a part of.
Well, it's just really interesting to think about, like, even if none of them is like a star photo, it's like, oh, here is something that everybody could succeed at because you put the right ingredients into it.
Yes.
Though again, sometimes when it was a bad photo shooting concept and someone just came out with a real banger of a shot, I gave it up to them and some of mine too.
Sure.
Well, let me lead that into my honorable mentions.
Ooh.
I have a lot. Sorry.
No,
I'll
it's
be
okay.
fast though. You have to, and JW mentioned this in our previous episode. I have to give it up for Joanna's beauty shot in the helmet because that's, I think, the thing that made people take the show seriously as a modeling competition.
I think
And it's
that's
what
very
won her
fair.
the show. Like that one photo won her the show. Cycle 3, Amanda's beauty shot. Stun. All-time stunner. She was so gorgeous. Cycle 6, Leslie's fairy tale shot as the big bad wolf. Am I just turned on? I'm okay with that.
That circled my list for a while.
Cycle 10, and this one to me was like, this is almost an unworkable concept, and you made it happen. Anya's black and white, oh, you got me photo that Nigel took. She is stunning, and that concept was nonsense,
Yeah.
and the photo really works. Cycle 13, short Nicole looking tall.
Her Make Me Tall was almost in my honorable mentions.
Mm-hmm. And then finally, 2 Cycle 15s, Jane for Patrick de Marchelier.
Yo, the headshot one.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
Yep. And Kayla's Lucha Vavoom, which was another really tough photo shoot that I thought she totally nailed.
Yeah, absolutely. I have 5 honorable mentions. First one is an honorable mention because I wasn't sure if it counted because it's part of the show,
Right.
but was a prize. Is Anya's 7-Up.
I was going to say Lemons and Limes.
Yeah, I think it's a real ad for one thing, and
Yeah.
I think
Yes.
this isn't like the best photo ever, but it's not bad. And then I also honorable mention gave it to Angelique's cover girl on the subway.
Oh, this is in my top 10.
Yeah, I think this is such a beautiful. It always at the bottom of my top 10 a lot.
Yeah.
I really like this photo, and I think it's Angelique's best photo for sure.
It's in my top. You'll see her again.
I gave it to Jaslene's school cliche.
That circled mine so hard.
Yeah. I think it was between that and weirdly her executioner shot.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
my favorite of hers, I think.
But this one to me, I was like, I could see this in
I
a
love
magazine.
the color saturation in that
Yeah.
photo.
Joni is the only person on either list that makes an appearance if you count honorable mentions twice. So this was my honorable mention, Joni, which was Tommy and the Clowns.
Okay.
Just because
Yeah.
so fun, so personality driven. I think I would stop if I saw this in a magazine.
A billboard.
Mhm.
Oh, yes. I literally considered 4 different Joni photos for my top 10.
And finally, and I'm not just doing this for the Podleadum memes, I truly think this.
First appearance.
Oh, good.
Whitney, school cliches.
Yes.
Mean Girl. Because I'm going to actually argue for this
Do
because
it.
I know.
Do it.
I know everyone hates Whitney for some reason. I don't know. I think examine yourself, y'all.
Yes.
No, I'm mostly kidding, but
I'm not.
she had 2 marks that she had to stand on. She could barely do anything. She was supposed to be a mean girl. She was supposed to sell this purse, and I think from top to bottom, she succeeded in that. And
And it is a big old nothing of an outfit.
Nothing.
The fact that this photo to me, always when I see it, I'm like, this was entirely successful.
Her face is stunning.
It's so good. And is it revolutionary modeling? No. But there's nothing I would improve. There's nothing I could say, oh, I would have fixed this to do that.
But
And
see, this
it
is
says
for me.
mean
It's not.
girl.
It's not her fault, but it's not going to make a top 10 for me because give her a better outfit.
Absolutely. But in terms of like modeling for me, it had to go
For
in the
sure.
honorable mentions.
I totally get it.
For me, my honorable mentions, it made my top 16. The first one is Kelly's beauty shot that
Oh,
they
love
fucked
that you
her
did
over.
that. Yes, because she does. She looks amazing.
She does.
This is
She really
stunning,
does.
I think.
Her face is just incredible.
Right? And they fucked it over by doing that stupid
Ugh,
Back and forth.
back and forth.
Janice's worst moment potentially on the show.
Then
There's
my
so many, though.
top 12 photo was Kayla's angel photo. Like,
Okay.
Oh,
And I got
Okay.
rid of it because I was like, the male model is just, there's nothing. There's no styling, but just the effortlessness of that photo, loved it. And also she had to touch a man and she hates that.
Mm.
And then top 11, number 11 on my list was Brenda's Custo Barcelona.
Alexander.
Wow,
Christ.
wow.
So this was the person you're like someone I canonically hated.
There's another one too,
What?
but Brenda's photo sitting on this box,
It's good.
Yeah, it is good.
it's like a really good photo.
Yeah.
It's the haircut she should have
Yes.
too.
Oh my goodness.
That's the other thing.
Yeah.
Is it's so the haircut. And she has
She's
the
modeling
bracelet.
well. She's meddling well.
She is.
She's meddling. She's meddling.
It's a top model medley.
Those are my three I need
I'm
to
really
call
glad
them
you
out.
included that Kelly shot because it is a good beauty shot.
Yes.
And there was no one. We have watched 16 cycles now. I will say there is no one who is truly treated worse
And Kelly.
consistently than Kelly. I really don't think so.
Yeah.
You can make an argument from some other people, but I think Kelly was the only person who could have come away from that more just damaged.
Well,
Yes.
they never made it up to her either. Like they treated Takara badly, but then like, yeah.
Gave her the fiercey. I mean,
Come on. What more could you want? Where's Kelly's fiercey?
Kelly, if you're out there, if you're listening, if you're one of the, there's a couple of contestants we found out that listen. If you're one of them that listen, Kelly, I will construct a fiercey award for you and I will send it to you.
Oh yes.
Hannah, I think it's only fair that I go first so that you can go last, so
Great,
that you
great.
get the top photo.
Oh, thank you. That's very sweet.
So for no, that would be JW.
No, let's do that. I love that.
Okay.
It'll be you,
JW.
JW, and then me. We're gonna throw
Flip it
the
around.
rule book out the
Great,
window.
great.
It's the summer of love.
I also
Yeah.
thought that because this is my number 10 photo, and
Mhm.
we've kind of already talked about it, but I had to give it to them.
Yes. Is this
No.
Joanna?
Joanna's
Yeah.
helmet high fashion photo. It made my top 10. It's a
It's
stunning
ridiculous.
photo. And
Yeah.
like a human doesn't look like this.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I don't remember that she had green eyes, and I can't remember if this was added. So this was I don't like the contestant, but they're going in the top 10 because
Yeah.
it was an undeniable photo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean,
She's wearing that enormous helmet on her head.
it's also one of those things that you have no idea where this concept came from. And the fact that she was just like, everyone else just got random concept and they're like, helmet on head. And she was like,
Okay.
okay.
And it was
Yeah.
the thing she was very good at, which was beauty.
Well, you
Yes.
talk about art, Alexander. You could see if you walked in and someone had this photo
Yes.
Mhm.
on their wall, you'd be like, art, cool.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. I'm still in the middle no matter what. Love this. All right. My number 10 is a cover girl, and I'm giving it to Eva's cover girl shot.
This was very close to my top 10.
It's the one, if you don't remember it, listener, they're all lying down on a rock in water. She's wearing like a sparkly orange top. Her face and her skin and her smile, undeniably. This to me is cover girl. This is
Yeah.
what I think of. I think she looks so good, fresh, natural. Dare I say easy breezy beautiful? And also for having her hands in such a weird position, they do not look odd to me.
No.
Yeah,
And
the whole thing is a little stiff to me, and that's why it didn't quite get there for me personally. But her face is just ridiculous,
also, she had a hard color. She had this pale orange.
and it looks amazing.
Yeah.
I loved it. And Eva's one of my favorite winners, but I don't remember as we were watching it being so stunned by her photos. And when I was looking back, I was like, she's got a really great portfolio. She was a
Mhm.
very deserving winner.
Yeah.
My number 10, an all-time favorite contestant of mine, Nick from Cycle 5, The Town and Country.
This circled mine a lot.
Yeah,
Looks-
me too.
Looks like a real ad. She's stunning. The clothes are stunning. She makes them look even better. And I just love it. I truly do. I think it's got beautiful composition and it's a fantasy.
Mhm.
Like this is a fantasy to me. And I think you could open a magazine and see that photo.
Oh, yeah.
I want to also say, if we're talking about best overall photo shoots, there are a lot of really great photos in this spread.
Yes.
And it was kind of a weird top modelly concept where two people were wearing the same thing, and yet a lot of times both photos were pretty good.
I also love that too. Like I love when they do stuff like that. We've talked about it and it's going to come up again. Spoiler alert on my list. So,
Nice.
My number 9 is Brittany Kloofing.
ooh, this is a good shot.
Interesting.
If there has ever been a time where I reconsidered my sexuality, it was Brittany in this shot. There is something.
Yeah, I felt real good about mine with Brittany in the shot. So I see where you're coming
Yeah.
from.
But like, I love, and it. Normally I have a problem with how they sometimes do treatments on photos, this blue, it like, there is something cinematic, there is something pin-uppy, but it's still not like slutty in the like words of the show. Like, I don't know, there's just something about the way the mud looks on her, and I think she looks so soft in the face all at the same time.
God, I'm always gonna love her for being such a trash monster in such
yeah.
a beautiful human's body.
Oh yeah, fully.
Brittany!
Yeah, I'm actually really glad we get to have a brief reappearance of her in All Stars. All right. I doubt this is on anyone's, but looking back, I was like, you know what? I know part of this is just because I love this contestant, but I think this is like an overall good photo. My number 9 is Tatiana's Wonder Bra pillow fight.
Really?
Here's why. Let me say this. This, to me, overall, all together, is a photo where it feels like a real moment is captured between these two people.
Sure.
It looks like she's actually having fun. You can see what the product is selling.
The timeout is cute.
The male model's timeout it was the only one he felt good in. And if you looked at this and saw this in a magazine, you would not question it. And since everyone was so unsuccessful, there was something about this that really, really worked. I don't know. Even looking at it now, there's something that's so lived in about it that was probably partly accidental, but I feel like there was partly because Tatiana is good at creating chemistry with people.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
that's
I
true.
just, I don't know. I really liked it. It's my only one in my top 10 that's probably a real off the path one. But I kept going back. I kept being an honorable mention. And eventually I was like, Jada, if you keep looking at this photo, you really should just put it in your top 10.
Yeah, that shoot just wasn't like, I just don't find that shoot special, but I love your reasoning.
Yeah. Rib?
I also love
Is that
a good
with rib?
I love it. Yeah, I never remember if it's rib or riv.
Rib.
But yeah, I love a good top 10 where everyone's like, huh.
So a lot of these are about concepts for me. This is one of my all-time favorite concepts. And it was hard to pick one from the photo shoot, but I'm going Cycle 11, Sheena's natural disaster photo. Love this one. I loved the campy styling. I love that they look like B-movie posters / like pulp paperback novel covers. I love Sheena. I think she does a great job here, like somehow marrying the whole 60s thing with the actual natural disaster.
Yeah.
And I do think that I'm biased because Sheena never got enough credit, but I love this whole photo. I think it's so fun, campy in the good way.
This actually might be my favorite photo shoot concept of all time, too. And there were a lot. Sam's was good. Like
those are the two I was choosing between, basically her and Sam.
Oh, Leo had a good one. Like,
yes,
a lot of good. Honestly, it was like one of those things where, I mean, I'm glad it happened, but Clark really just went home because Clark had the only one that wasn't good.
Alina's circled my bottom list for me.
I could say that about some of the Alina photos, though.
Yes, a lot of Alina photos circled my bottom list.
Yeah, I like it. And you know what? Good. I didn't put Sheena anywhere on mine, but she didn't get enough credit. She was a good model on that show.
And I love this photo. I love the color play. It's just
also
fun.
Sandstorm's hard.
Really
Sandstorm's hard.
It is really hard.
What I love about this photo is you're right. It marries the like there's movement there, you know exactly like, oh, this is 60s dance.
Yep.
Immediately. So my number 8 is Esther's jumping Rodeo Drive photo.
Interesting.
My girl Esther.
Yeah. Part of it was I knew that another one was going to show up on Hannah's list. And I was like, I don't want to take, any kind of thunder.
It's okay.
I know, but there is something.
It's not where you think it is.
That's fine. But there is something so great about this. And I think it's mostly that literally she's selling everything in this photo.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's kind of, there's an oddness that I love about this photo. And just I felt like the only one that totally got it better than Tyra did about how to jump and take a photo without it seeming like she's like leaping.
I'd wear the entire outfit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Head to toe. The pigtails, even the stupid little glasses. Like she looks great. And and Esther didn't get any credit for modeling well.
Nope.
What? Esther not get credit?
And this is, I'll even throw it in. with her big bust storyline, having to jump in a flimsy dress.
My number 8. It's interesting that we haven't had any double doubles yet.
Love.
Number 8, Jocelyn's hot air balloon.
It's circled.
Yes, might as well.
This is also one that I think if I look back at the time I discussed and preferred Lauren Breeze. However, re-looking at this, it's so good. And also there's something about the way the scarves match the flame of the hot air balloon itself. This feels fully realized. Now, is this selling anything? I'm not sure. I feel like your eyes do go to the hot air balloon a lot. It is a big prominent part of a photo. But this was difficult. And
looking at this as a person who climbs a lot of ladders on playgrounds now, how is she doing that with her leg?
I don't know.
The one that's just in the air. How do you hold that?
And it is stunning. And she had a lot of these kind of like fierce, stunning, they kept saying 80s models, which I don't 100% disagree with the style choices that she kind of made in terms of her modeling positioning. But like, Jocelyn is one of those people that I feel like and I usually hate this reality shows where like people are like, they were robbed, they were whatever. I do think I wanted more from Jocelyn, and I hate that we didn't get it because I'm sorry, she had enough good photos early on that she should have been saved for longer.
Yeah.
Agree. So this pick is actually similar to my last one. In many ways, a concept I love, a contestant that did not get enough credit. Cycle 7, Anshul in the Hair Wars. She has
an Anshul pool.
So much to model through. The wig is nuts. It's the one that was moving. It was the windmill that was like literally moving on her head. And she also has a ton of makeup on. And she is so gorgeous and connecting with the camera through, like, she's got a bang and beads under her eye and she's still pushing through. And she's just so beautiful. She's so beautiful.
I'm going to be honest. Like, I totally get the photo. I love the reasoning. I would never have expected one of us to put Anshul on our top list. And I'm kind of loving it.
It was between her. Michelle also had a really good photo from the Hair Wars shoot where she looks like they did her up like the parrot, basically.
The bird, yeah.
Yeah.
Talk about a photo shoot that had high highs and low lows.
Yeah. Well, and it's interesting, like looking back at Cycle 7, there were a lot of like big concepts.
Yeah.
And it led to a lot of like really amazing photos and really terrible photos.
Yeah, I think it's why Cycle 7 to a lot of people like is the peak of top model in some way.
My number 7, perfect transition, is Krista's Lloyd Klein.
This is higher on my list.
This is my number 5.
Yeah.
This is my number 2, actually.
Wow. Okay, well, I'll let you talk a little bit more about it, but
no, we can talk about it now.
Let's all discuss it. We all put it on our list.
It's amazing.
We talked about it then, but like the fact that she almost looks like Aurora Storm and
that she is landing.
Yeah, there's some. This is for me. It's like another one. It's like, oh, I could see this as like art.
Yep.
Oh, for sure. And
the scenery, gorgeous. The composition of the photo, gorgeous.
The sharpness of the sheep and her, like. Yeah, and this is Nigel. Nigel doesn't take very good photos for me, but this hit like a lightning bolt.
Yeah.
And the fact that this was a photo shoot where the concept was everyone wore the same dress.
Yes.
And hers was so notably superior, I think makes it even more impressive.
And a lot of dress.
Yeah.
Standing on a rock, like, this is otherworldly to me.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
You could just look at it forever. I feel like it's so beautiful and it's good in the wide shot and her face is also incredible.
And
she's selling this insane garment.
They've gotten rid of like it's also not overly styled. Like because they put the wrap on the head and only basically have minimal makeup. I don't know. It's stunning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love.
I love that that's the first one that made not only 2 of our list, but all three of our list.
Krista has really like been one of the biggest things for me on this whole podcast journey is that I just love her so much. She might be my favorite winner now. Yeah.
I wouldn't say she's my favorite winner. That being said, I remember saying multiple times that I did not remember one thing about Krista, and she is definitely top 3, top 4 winners for me of all time, both in personality and in portfolio.
And modeling. Yep.
I don't know why my brain wouldn't remember. I know why. She was on cycle 14. But you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. My next one from the Petite Cycle.
Ooh, first appearance of a petite cycle.
Yes. Number 7, Ray recreating baby photo.
This
in
was a stunning.
ridiculous platform ballet shoe heels.
Yeah.
This is so effortless. It's so cool. I actually love that it's completely blown out. There's something kind of fascinating about it to me. I love that her hair goes kind of into the outfit because the sleeves and the dress also are mimicking her hair. And this also was the brief. Like, she was a ballet dancer and she translated it. And Ray, not my favorite, but I never thought she got enough credit as a model. And I felt the same with Lauren Brie. They are very similar models in a lot of ways. And I felt like I needed to pick between the two models, kind of. And this to me, it's another one that, like, I can just look at forever. I would hang this on my wall, put it in a nice white frame. Love.
All right. So number 7. This is where I cheated a little bit.
Oh, no, Hannah.
Cheaties!
But I'm glad I did.
You had cheaties?
Time to eat a peanut butter wheat waffle. So I said when we were doing the worst photos that it was important to me to have CoverGirl on both lists. So I think you got to recognize. And I could not choose between these two CoverGirl photos because one was the canonical happens every cycle final photo. And one was, as JW already discussed on the honorable mentions, that Angelique photo. Angelique on the subway is just so good. She just nailed it. It's kind of a perfect photo. And it's definitely a perfect CoverGirl photo. And it was so, I just feel satisfied whenever I see that photo. I'm like, yep, I got it. It's clear. The concept is clear. It looks great. But my tie with that for your traditional top 3, and this is someone, once again, I'm probably biased by someone who should have gotten more credit. Eugenia, cycle 7, her final CoverGirl shot was the best of the 3. And yet she went home. And she's like, I want to buy that lipstick. I want it. This is an ad. This is a lipstick ad and also a mascara ad. She's just so beautiful. It's crazy.
I'm glad Eugenia made the list because she, for me, was like, I felt like one of the first contestants that we really like had a turnaround on.
I would argue the first.
Yeah, I love it. I hate the doubling.
The doubling it's
not great, and I understand
makes her
that.
look like she has 3 eyes.
Yeah, I just couldn't. And I almost took it off because of that, but I had to have it on here because she's just so beautiful.
Number 6, heading into number 6 of our list, I have Jenna's rock climbing photo.
This was one that was in the honorable mentions for a while for me.
Yes.
The fact that it is so effortless that she is just hanging there. From a contestant I don't particularly like overall.
She was a funny one.
Yeah. But also, like, she takes the makeup so well. It's so... She's ethereal, but not blonde yet.
How? She did the impossible.
It's both selling fashion and also you could do a rock climbing wall gym. I think everything works in this photo. You know?
Yeah, and it's really like the juxtaposition of hard and soft is really cool. And I think it comes through in her modeling as well as like the image itself.
And so many other contestants for this went so literal that her just being like hanging there is so fun. It felt like it came from her.
Exactly.
Yes.
My number 6 is, and I hinted at this in our bottom, from the wobbly runway. And I remember we all loved this one. Brooke.
That's how you got her on there.
Here's the thing, though. We all said this was should have been the number 1 photo, and I stand by knowing this is a good photo, independent of what she had to do. But the fact that she pulled this out, knowing what was going on, this is absolutely fabulous to me.
And Brooke's best photo.
It is. It's her best photo for sure. And like, she was another person who didn't get a lot of credit, but I was looking back at her portfolio and I was like, look, there's this one though. It stops me every time I look at it. And the fact that she created her own wind and hair when she was outside on a wobbly runway.
See, that's the thing. That, like, I hate that this was the photo shoot so much.
Yeah.
That, like, I totally hear what you're saying. And it is so impressive that she made it work. But I'm just like, I can't.
And I get that, but like I like it when a contestant pulls through garbage.
Mhm. So my number 6 is the only time a body of water was helpful. Leo Tipton, cycle 11, the submerged fierce eyes. This is a photo where you're like, how
Their
are they
foot
doing
was
that?
like
Yeah, they have their legs peeking out, both legs and the top of their head. Styling is stunning. And I just don't know how they did it. How do you do that? That's insane. It's so cool. And it could be a still from a movie. It could be an ad for makeup. I love the hairstyle they gave them. Like everything about this works for me and is just cool.
Yeah, this circled mine for a while.
Honestly, there were several from this photo shoot. I think this is probably Nigel's most susuccessful overall photo shoot.
Yes,
for me.
I'd agree overall.
Like if we had to do a top and bottom Nigel shoots, that'd be funny. But also like, I don't know if this is the concept or whatever, but there were like, when I was looking at these, I was like, oh, Sheena's is good. Oh, Leah's is, oh, Sam's, I remember the hands. Like, I remember being like, oh, these are all kind of good. And Marjorie's was also present. Was also present.
Well, and Leo was just such a good model. Their portfolio coming out of that cycle was super solid. And there were other photos of theirs that I considered, but that one really just sends me.
Welcome to our ugly home.
Reddit is back for a historically hideous season.
It's our 100th ugly house. This place is mayhem. That is impressive.
And if these walls could talk,
Do you cry a lot?
I do.
they'd have a lot to say.
What in God's name is this pit?
Don't get too close.
You know, if you see the show, I'm scared of cat.
Ugliest House in America season premiere Wednesday at 8 on HGTV.
All right, we're heading into the top 5. And to start us off, I have a water shoot. Anya in Fuerza Bruta.
I live.
I would hang this in my salon. I don't know how the photo does what it does. It makes her look like a water fire nymph.
It looks like something out of a graphic novel.
Yes.
It looks like something from the pages of Sandman or something.
Very that. And
Remember when y'all talked earlier about how there were a couple of photo shoots that you just couldn't put in there because of concept?
This is also one for me.
This was like one of those that I was like, I hate all of these. This is the best one from that photo shoot for sure.
I also hated this photo shoot, but there is something about the artistry of what they got her face and the lights and it worked in a garbage photo shoot. And
too unsafe. Can't condone. But
this is your wobbly runway. I get it.
Yeah.
she's amazing.
Yeah.
And Anya had a way of just doing that as per my honorable mentions. She
Exactly.
could make something beautiful out of all of the worst concepts.
My number 5 is Krista with a sheep.
Of course.
Yeah.
Number 5 for me is pure vibes. And this is my earliest from the earliest cycle for me. Shandy, cycle 2, sunglasses in the Verona arena.
Yeah, that made appearances up and down my list before totally not making
This photo is just pure vibes for me. I want to be this person. I want to look like this person. I want their life. I can see it in the magazine.
And ultimately, I want the sunglasses.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Like, that dress is not good,
No,
and
it's
she
so ugly.
makes it look amazing. I
Kind of
love
everything in this photo, actually. What I appreciate so much about this photo is kind of everything in this photo is terrible, and yet it is still stunning. The hair, the bracelets, the shoes, the dress, all not good, but she works so hard.
Yeah.
And
it seems
effortlessly.
effortless. It seems
Exactly.
effortless. I love it.
Yeah.
I love.
It's a great photo. Number 4, back to me. We got Faux Color Spray Beauty Shot.
I'm going to tell you right now, spoiler alert, this is my number 1 all-time photo, which I was not
Wow.
predicting.
I
I
mean-
would get this tattooed on me. Like, if I had to get a top model tattoo, it would be her face looking like that.
From a model who, on a second glance, was not very good.
was literally in my bottom 10.
Yeah. The color, the shitty paper around her face.
And yet, so good.
It's just so gorgeous. It's like I don't want to stop looking at it.
Yeah,
She's so beautiful.
it's stunning.
Yeah, my number 1. And I was not predicting that it was going to be my number 1.
No,
But
I didn't think it was going to be in my top, and then I
I
came
just
across
kept
it
like
again.
every time I would like scroll through the photos, I was like, oh my God, every time. So good.
My number 4 is my true Joni shot.
Hmm?
Joni on top of that elephant.
Exact same number 4.
Yay, let's talk. So, first of all, talk about difficulty.
Yeah.
And this is one of those photos that's a no notes.
Mhm.
I think it's penetratingly good eye contact. Makes the dress look good. Makes the makeup look good. The elephant's having the perfect moment for this.
Yep.
It's just Joni. I was actually the one thing I did tell Hannah, because I know she's such a Joni super fan, was that looking back, Joni had the most potentials to be in my top. And I realized that even though I like Danny as the winner, honestly, I didn't have a lot of
only
Danny's
had one.
stuff.
I considered her CoverGirl photo for best of the CoverGirl photos, but that was kind of it.
I think Joni, for me, might have the best overall portfolio of any top model contestant ever. And this, to me, is just the pinnacle of her abilities.
Yep, I agree. And I looked at a lot of the Joni photo. I looked at the Aspiring Careers, like the Housewife,
The
50s
housewife photo
one.
is what circled mine for.
I
a
looked
Yeah.
at the Ventriloquist. There was another one I feel like I looked at. She's amazing.
Yeah.
To me, Joni to top model is Katya to the Drag Race franchise.
Go on.
In All Stars 2, your runner up, who for me, I would have picked to be the winner.
Sure.
Incredibly consistent, kills it in so many different kinds of challenges, is endearing and stunning. And to me, this photo is basically her Read You Wrote You, where it's just like everything that you're good at is represented in this photo. And other people also did well at this challenge. And even then, you just blew them out of the water because this photo is so good.
Right. Absolutely.
Number 3.
Ooh, top 3.
Top 3. Person that was never given the credit that they deserved. Dominique's beauty shot with
Interesting.
paint drips.
Let me tell you something fascinating. My number 3 is from this photo shoot, but not Dominique.
Wow.
I mean, I love this photo, to be clear.
Mm.
Yeah. I just think she is stunning here. And this
Yeah.
is another one that I could look at forever. Like that's why
And selling a bracelet.
and selling a bracelet.
Mhm.
And this photo shoot is had the possibility of going off the rails. And yet I think Dominique looks fantastic in this photo.
Mm.
What's
And
yours?
I'm going to say that who I think looks fantastic in this photo shoot is Double E Amy. This to
Happy
me,
for you.
this to me, we joke about my model basics. Double E Amy was my most successful.
Yes.
She is a good model. This sells the eye makeup, the lip, the earring, the bag. She, I think, has one of the worst paint splatter moments.
Mm.
And yet her skin and her face and her eye contact in this, unparalleled to me. And this was one of those that when it felt like the show didn't understand how good this was, because as they were going back, they were like, how did your face do that? And of course, Double E Amy was like, I don't know. And I was like, well, that's where you're probably going to go home soon. But it's
you know
so
what? We can
good.
we can disagree about which photo from that shoot was the best, but I think we can all agree that Whitney's was horrible.
You know what? It's so funny because I looked at that photo shoot as a whole, and Whitney's not my least favorite from it, but that's only because Claire's is.
See, Whitney brings us all closer together.
Yeah.
Aw.
So I guess my journey will be slightly anticlimactic because my number 2 and number 1 have been revealed, but I kind of love that. I think it's fantastic. So I think you all know what number 3 is going to be because it's the only one left that I haven't done yet.
Ooh.
My girl
Oh, of course.
Of course.
in the jewels for Matthew Ralston.
Truly surprised
My-
this wasn't your number 1, though, honestly.
Yeah, I thought it was.
I thought about, and I do, and honestly, those top 3 are all so close for me. It's one of those things where it's like on any given day, ask me again. But
That sounded so aggressive.
You know
How
what?
about you fuck
Ask me
around and
again.
find out?
on any given
Try
every day,
me.
just get in the DMs and be like, which one is it today, Hannah? But the fucking Elizabeth Taylor mermaid fantasy is something that I'll never get over, and I'm fine with that. I'm gonna live the rest of my life this way, and that's great. The lip color, the eyebrow, the jewelry,
The octopus
the
tentacle.
octopus. Yes, and the way that her hair mimics it. Her hair looks perfect.
Yes.
I love this photo so very much.
It's very good.
Yeah.
My number 2 photo is from a photo shoot that was in, I think the last episode said one of the worst photo shoots from Hannah. And that is Lauren's music genre photo shoot.
Wow.
She is fierce.
I
Hate
could
the
see
photos.
this
Would
in a
have
museum.
never, Alexander. I would have never guessed you would do a Lauren pull.
This photo could be in a museum. There is something so cool about seeing the white psych and the natural thing. And it doesn't read as music genre. It
doesn't. It's true.
There is something so cool about this like shitty pleathery leather outfit against the sunset. Once again, it's a Russell James photo. Made my top 2.
I love how much you love this.
I love this
I
photo.
think she's fierce. The photo doesn't do much for me, but I think she's fierce.
I could look at this in a modern art museum for a long time.
Oh, I've loved doing these episodes, just finding out, like, because again, I would have never guessed that.
Yeah.
For Alexander, but it is a great photo. I'm a little surprised, unless it's Alexander's number 1. And a spoiler, my number 1's also already been revealed, and I'll talk about it. At the time, I didn't know if I should talk about it, but
I'm just going to revisit.
Yeah, we'll revisit all number 1s. My number 2 is Kenya 1-800-Flowers.
Yeah. This is one of those shoots for me where, like, even when the photo was bad, I found something to love in it.
Yeah.
There's so much good stuff going on in all of these photos.
This, I think we said it during the podcast. This 1-800-Flowers should have taken this straight to ad, put it into the magazine.
Yeah.
She looks amazing. The product looks amazing. The styling's super cool and really works for her. One of the 18 male models is doing a great job. It's like one of the ones where he works too. It's always going to be a little silly to me that the dogs are not in motion. That being said, she does a good fake they're in motion pose. And I just find this always, every time I look at it, takes my breath away just a little bit at how perfect it looks. It doesn't, if you told me this was an illustration,
Sure.
I would believe that. It's just so perfect.
Yeah. Her face, the shape of her face is just astounding.
Yeah.
I'll never get over how good that was. And I looked back, honestly, the 1-800-Flower shoot, even our worst, like, pretty good. Like, that was a successful photo shoot.
It's really interesting because it's like, it's not high fashion, but the creative team is really all on the same page, and it just really works. As stated, my number 2 was Krista and the sheep. She's Maleficent. Give it all to me.
What I love about that photo, and you just brought it up, was that you could add any number of like characters to her photo shoot and that photo, and it works.
Yep.
In so many ways.
Honestly,
genre.
take the people from Foe's beach shot, Photoshop them in the background.
Please, someone do that. All right, we ready for my number 1?
Do it. Oh my God, I'm excited.
Leo's windmill shoot.
Ooh, this was in my honorable mentions for a long time.
They are such a good model.
The fact that they are so composed on top of this rate.
What a great sentence.
Right? I don't know. I can't stop looking at this photo.
How do you get that much height wearing those clogs?
Exactly. And they're still on.
And they
really were like, they could do like gravity defying ish with their body.
Right?
That's that Rebel Ice Skater, baby. They are also, and we talked about this a lot, and I think even the panel did, the legs mimicking the windmill. Fascinating.
Genius.
Wearing this stupid hoop skirt thing.
Yeah, I would say the
Made it
outfit
disappear.
Atrocious, but it works.
Yeah.
It works because the modeling's so good.
Yeah, this works. I see this in a magazine. And that's why it hit number 1. I was like, they still have to do what the modeling, right? It's like, I would be arrested at this photo in a magazine.
And the eye makeup is so heavy, and they're still
Modeling through it.
Yep.
I'm so glad that they have continued. I just saw them in another movie trailer. I'm so glad Leo's continuing to work. My number 1 has already been discussed. And this surprised me a lot. I would have never, if you had told me before doing Pod LEDOM, that's Top Model Podcast spelled backwards, that I would even remember this contestant, much less pick them for my top. It is Eugenia's cover girl.
Yes.
Wow.
This to me, and
I feel
even
extremely vindicated.
I even like the doubling. I don't mind it
You.
because I like that it's also shows her. It's a different photo,
It's a different photo.
and it's like kind of fascinating to me. It's flawless.
Yeah, could a human be more beautiful than that? I don't think they could.
She
While still
could-
selling you lipstick.
She could have won the show based on this shot, and even though she didn't have the best track record compared to the other two in the show's universe, I would have been more than okay with it. She's potentially the contestant who had the best back half ever compared to the front half of themselves in this competition. I can't get over how perfect this is. You know what actually makes it a good cover girl thing is I actually, in some ways, can't tell you what the product's for. And I know usually I'm the opposite. I'm like, it needs to be a clear lipstick or whatever ad.
Sure.
But eyes, perfect. Eyebrows,
Foundation.
immaculate. Lips, the best lips that have ever existed in a picture, perhaps.
Skin, gorgeous. Hair, perfect. Like,
Clavicle, kill me. Stab me with it. Another person that I'm glad that Eugenia watched it, has continued to like seemingly thrive from what I can tell, because I don't know that the show treated, I mean, she got top 3. It's not like the show treated her badly, but it felt like she somehow also didn't get credit when she was good.
Yeah.
well, and the same thing for my number one. I'm glad that like Fo is out there thriving, having a great life from what we could tell from her update. And I would not have guessed that would be my number one photo, as I said, but I just think it's so beautiful and it stops me in my tracks every time.
I love that our top 3 were Leo,
I was just about to say.
Gina, and Fo.
Would have never.
No.
I don't even know if I liked one of those contestants on my first watch.
You canonically hated Leo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Not
was-
hated,
that was-
just
no, but, like,
found
that's-
so
I remember
contrived
our
as a person.
friendship was so much like, I'm not going to want to get to that cycle.
If they say yo one more time, I'm going to scream.
I do have a little extra list where I just wanted to acknowledge what I thought had the best creative direction.
Okay.
And I talked about some of them already, but I'm going to do my list. Cycle 1 snakes, I think, was what made people take the show seriously. And it's another one where there's not really a bad shot. All of the snake shots work and are high fashion and interesting and cool.
The person who got eliminated, Nicole, I looked at that shot and I was like, oh, pretty good.
Cycle 5, and this is just, I apologize, me being horny on Maine. Cycle 5, the Ford Vargas girls. I just loved that styling so much. And somehow everybody, like Kim won that week,
Yeah.
which is insane.
It's just so hard for me to think of that shoot because that's when I lost Kyle.
Yeah, fair.
The fact that this is how you know I'm not doing this based on bias. Not a Kyle to be found.
Huh?
Well, that Kyle superhero shot almost ended up in my bottoms.
Kim's almost ended up in mine. Cycle 7, both the Circus Freak Show and the Hair Wars, I thought had super cool art direction, and it, I think led therefore to some really great photos and really terrible photos. Cycle 11, disasters, I already said, and then cycle 15, and I almost pulled like 3 different photos from the shoot. They circled my honorable mentions. The faux fashion shoot.
That I almost had a lot. I almost had Angelique's.
I almost had Alasia.
Jessica's. I almost had Alasia's.
Yeah. Krista's was super cool.
And again, that was one of those that, like, for the most part, is a pretty normal photo shoot. It's
And they
model
tried to,
on
well,
the
because they
street.
tried to throw this like incomprehensible concept on top of it. But yeah, I loved the creative on that shoot.
The only other one that I'll throw in, because it got weirdly like 2 or 3 that I was like, ooh, was the Lee Jeans ad. Because Takara in that Lee Jeans ad, banging. And Nicole in that Lee Jeans ad, banging. Now, there was one with a lot of feet in it. That photo shoot was cropped weird. But it's nice sometimes to see them just do an ad.
Yeah, absolutely. There was another one that, like, it had highs and lows, but a lot more highs for me. The Carrie D. Melrose cycle model stereotypes that kind of kicked the whole thing off. I had a lot from that in my top, but, like, it was a weird one to pick from because also it's like, yeah, the bulimia shot, like, won, but what am I choosing there? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But also, the Carrie D's, like, dumb model one.
Loved that one.
Still loved it. I still loved it. Even looking back, Melrose's I Won't Get Out of Bed one works. It does.
And you know what? Monique's throwing the cell phone one is so funny to me.
See that circled
It's the
my
mouth.
bottom list. But there was that was also camp, so I couldn't.
Yeah.
It was so funny. And that assistant was doing her best.
Yeah.
And if you're doing your best, you should rate, review, and subscribe to this podcast. We love hearing your hot takes, your iced tea. You can also reach out to us at podleadum.com or send us an email at podleadum@gmail.com. Is there a bonus episode that you would be super interested in? That's a good email topic.
Here's the thing. If you donate to us and we get enough money, I have officially found individual listings on eBay for every known Wet Slicks fruit flavor, including an $80 Fig Splash.
Oh my god.
I'm not there yet. And
the fact that you called it every known flavor, like there are secret flavors we'll never discover.
Every time we talk about it, someone's like, but have you heard of habanero pepper? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what to do.
I'm already wet and slick enough. I can't take anymore.
Anyway, we just need $5,000 to buy 3 of each for all of us.
The complete collection.
Yeah, and then I mail them to each of us. We try them on.
You can find me anywhere at Yet Charming.
I'm on Instagram at Hannah Jane Ginsburg.
And I'm on TikTok at JWCrumpOK.
And be sure to use the hashtag PodLeadum and Top 10 for your Top 10 photos. I'm sure they're different than ours.
Let us know. It is truly fascinating to hear, including y'all's, of course, but like people's opinions of Top 10 photos, because Top Model still is one of the easiest shows to have an objective and subjective opinion about, because everyone can see the photos. They are available to you. You can look at them at a glance. You can look at them at the context of the show. And I'm always, there's even ones that when it popped onto screen that I was just like, oh man, I forgot about that photo, but I also see why you like it so much. And then ones that I picked that I'm like, everyone's going to be like, wow, JW, you did it. And then it pops up and you're like, all right, well, I liked it.
So for Podleadum, I have been Alexander Price.
I'll be Hannah Jane Ginsburg.
And I'm JW Crump.
And we'll see you on top.
Podleadum is not endorsed by America's Next Top Model, Tyra Banks, 10x10 Entertainment, or any of their subsidiaries. It is intended for entertainment and informational purposes only. America's Next Top Model and all names, pictures, and audio clips are registered trademarks and copyrights of their respective trademark and copyright holders.